It's me here again, Oh, a Razer Clinical this. Yeah, man. So right now I'm just gonna just freestyle or sing some of my songs on them, you know, to see how much I can remember. Yeah. Make sure you like, leave a comment, and try your utmost best to share the song, on whatever platform you have, whatever page you have, share the song. So that the views can skyrocket to at least maybe, you know, 100,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, you know, a million, you know, yeah, a million for each and every one of those songs. Yeah, and don't forget to check out the playlist. Yeah, check out the playlist. I have plenty of songs there, you know. Yeah, so check out the playlist and stuff too, and like the playlist, become a part of the team today. Yeah, make sure you become a part of the team today, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Continue to leave a comment on each and every song that I post. Leave a comment on it and a thumbs up. This will help the algorithm to suggest the video to a bigger audience and a wider audience. Anyways, thank you for your cooperation. Well, before I start, I think I just want to have a reasoning concerning music. You know, I have a passion. I love music. I just like music. I love music. You know, I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in God is three in one, Father, Son, and Spirit. I believe in the Almighty God. I believe that there is life after death. You know, yeah. So I believe in the Trinity. I believe that there is life after death, and all these things, right? So my whole musical journey started like this, right? Music is something that every day you have to improve, every day you have to practice, every day you have to uh, add something new. And then you have to understand music, because music is not something you just get up and you just start to sing. Not because you have a nice voice or you could write songs, means you are artist. Artist is someone that study music. I'm not just talking about educationally, but someone that knows how to bring about the lyrics, how to put lyrics and stuff together, pen and paper, and how to make the song sound like a song, and because it's like this, right? Not every song, I'm going back to what I'm saying now, right? Not every song that you sing, it means you have to put a bag of lyrics in it. There are some songs that I will put plenty of lyrics, because I'm a poet writer. I know to write, I know to put words together and all that. So not every song, based on the beat you sing on, it requires sufficient amount of lyrics, right? To DJ on that beat, because it's a hardcore beat. And then there is certain beat that don't require no hard amount of lyrics, and no plentiful amount of lyrics. It just basically require like a chorus, one verse, a chorus, and just a sing along, catchy chorus. Something that someone could sing along with. If you go into my shots and you watch my shots, and then you will understand what I'm saying. If you view my songs, if you watch my songs, comment, and you like and all these things, and you listen, You just swipe away, but you listen. You understand what I'm saying. None of my songs, none of my songs sound the same. And the reason being is because I understand music. You know, if you song the same in every song you sing, people get bored. People get tired of you, right? People get bored and people get tired of you. So all this thing you have to have in mind when you're singing song and when you are an artist, right? You don't understand that you have to have your own style, your own strategy. Me, I don't follow man. I don't pattern myself of a man. But music is things you can learn. You can learn from people's mistakes. You can learn from people. But doesn't mean you pattern yourself after them. I don't pattern myself after anyone. I have my own voice, my own style. I write my songs. I write for myself. You know, I do all this for myself. Right? With that being said, right? You know, it's like when you have a fan or have a fan base, right? Which I know I am getting there. I'm gradually building a fan base. That's what I'm telling you. I need your support to boost it up a little faster. I want to go a little faster. If you help me post the song on your platform, your YouTube, your Instagram, whatever, wherever you have a big platform and you post your song on your platform, you're actually helping me and the YouTube algorithm to push that song or suggest that song to bigger audience and bigger channel, right? Without even doing promotion. So with that being said, right, when you have a fan, when you have a fan and your fan look up to you, right? They're always expecting something new from you. Not the same old style, not the same old lyrics, not the same. They're always looking for something new. That's why they follow you. That's why they subscribe you. That's why they tune into your style because they realize you're creative and you're different. Your style is creative and different, right? You know, if you sing a song and a fan listen, a fan could know definitely know that song just like the next song. But because the fan might love you as the artist, they will still give the song props. But them know to themselves that they are a bit disappointed in the level of production that is being released. So all these things you have to take in mind when you say you're an artist. That's what I'm saying. Someone who could sing and write songs doesn't mean you're an artist. An artist is someone that has the gift, the talent to understand what the people want, and not only what they want, but what is more conducive to give them. You know, for me, I need the positive side. I'm not gonna give them no bad man song. If I'm gonna sing a song, it's gonna be about spiritual warfare, about how to deal with demons and spirit. You know, it's gonna be a diss track, but a diss track to the kingdom of darkness. Not no diss track to a man. Or if I'm doing a diss track to an individual, you have to be on the grounds of you practicing something like homosexual and gay or something, or rape, or thief, or murder or something. That's the only someone who do a distract pertaining to an individual. But you wouldn't pertain nothing like obscenity language and all these things. See, not everybody that could put a song together with using kill or murder or chop up, or some people can write a song lyrically with a lot of lyrics without even have to use a bad word or cussing. Everybody have that talent to do that. I have the talent to do that. I could write a diss track song for someone without even having to use a set of bad word and obscenity language. But when you listen to it, you know that song is a dread song. Even the one I sing, the diss track that I make for Pete Diddy. Use a bunting fish. Use a bunting fish. Diddy use a bunting fish. Lady, you coulda never try kiss me. You try that night, go to make that more to make history. Go for the body it, you can't lick me. Me's not a bone, so you can push me. No, no, your body man shallow can rush me. You is a fish and me know that you toasty. Me a something lean up and you roasty. Don't make a mistake and touch me. Less than a second, many doctor will roasty. Lady, you like to use baby oil. Grease down the body and make them oil. Make milling at the back of balling out like child. Born a boy for up in a DDI. You is a reptile molesting child. You is a demon must pedophile. Blaze of the vest make the whole of them wild. Me have a jackal iron. He don't smile. One praise to the body in a landmine. I set a body man blood in a divine. Me step over in the place like Rambo. You understand? So I'm just sing one of my songs to show you that not everybody that has the skills and the talent to actually put lyrics together or to even say, I will murder you, I will kill you, I will shoot you, I will chop you, your mother, so and so, whatever the case may be. Every artist, most of the time you hear, who do lyrical diss track to people, they often have to use things like murder and kill and stuff. They cannot have a clean diss track without even using obscene language. That's what I'm telling you. When you say you're an artist, you also have all that skills. You also have all that talent. You're supposed to know that every song that you sing, you shouldn't song the same. And if you keep singing the same, it means that you're going to lose a fan base. You're going to lose people. Because when a fan look up to you, it's because you have something that they don't have. So they expect for you to give them what you do have. What they do have, they expect for what you have to pour out to them. And when you cannot give them that, after a time they start looking outside because they realize now it start getting boring. And anytime, and that's a place no artist don't want to be. You don't want to be in a position whereby your fans start getting bored of you. If your fans start getting bored of you, it means that your standard has dropped. And in that he just don't drop, he drop at a big pace, a lot of percent to drop by. So this is the thing that you don't want, right? So this is why I studied this. I studied the market. I know I have to do, but because I'm a busy man in certain things, I'm just taking my time. That's what I'm telling you. Because I'm occupied, you know, I just be walking and all this kind of thing. So but I'm still putting in the work. I still try my best to put in the work, even when I'm tired or I'm weary or coming from work. So on the mind, just listen to a beat. I feel the music first before I sing and before I write. I make sure I meditate on it. I feel the energy of the beat. Then I just freestyle a portion, and after I freestyle a portion, I just start to write one time. Yeah, so I listen to the beat and I freestyle in one portion, and then I start to write. Yeah, just like the one I released the other day. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. No, no, never. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. No, no, never. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. No, no, never. So you see, every song that I sing, when I sit down and I listen to myself, I feel happy because I know I am not singing the same. And every song that I sing have a different message. That's what makes me different, you know, and that's what makes me special, and that's what will put me on top. By the almighty grace and the almighty power, I will definitely be there. You understand? Because I think it, I act it, and I operate professional. And everything you're doing, you have to do it professional. If you sit down to know that you are really an artist, yeah, If you sit down and you're listening to a beat or a rhythm and you sing into that beat, you're supposed to have a listening ear. Every artist who call himself an artist must have a listening ear. And a musical ear is knowing when you're going off key from when you're going sharp key, down key, or low key, or B sharp, A sharp. You're supposed to have like a knowledge about that. And if you're singing and you cannot hear yourself going off the beat or off the rhythm, then how you could class yourself as an artist? Because all these skills an artist is supposed to have, you're supposed to know how to ride a beat. It's not only about nice voice, you have to be able to ride the beat. Because we know music goes in a waveform. Every song have a different BPM, mean basic metric pattern. You know, some BPM might be 119, some might be 222, 225. You know, the pattern, because some beat are faster than some are slower than some. So you can't sing fast and a slow beat. It means no, you are outrunning. It simply means you are outrunning the pattern in which the beat is flowing, which will make your song off. Which will make your song off. And yes, it might be a good song you have, it might be a song that's full of lyrics or whatever the case may be. It might be an educational song, but in the end of the day, it will not connect with people well, because it's 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 a good song, but in the end of the day, when you're supposed to sing slow on that beat, you're singing fast. So all these things you're supposed to know when you call yourself an artist. You know, so back to what I was saying, right? My whole thing about music is that um, I got my inspiration of music from my brother. You know, my brother, always singing soca and jab and thing. You know, and growing up being around him, I'm the one that looked like him. So I was there around him. Cause he's the bigger brother. And I listening to him singing every time, and listening him singing his song and everything, So the whole desire came from there. The second desire also came from church. I'm still in church. I still go to church. I still praise the Lord Jesus Christ, my Savior. That's why I see some of the songs that you hear sing. You always hear big of Jesus, because that's who I represent. My gift and talent is different, right? This is what I'm saying. The genre that I'm creating is called warfare and war zone, right? Warfare and war zone. Warfare is simply talking about spiritual things, demonic realms, how demons operate, how Satan work, how the kingdom of darkness work, witches and warlocks. So you will always hear a lot of diss track pertaining to the kingdom of darkness, like wizard and witches, because these things are real. These people do exist. They do practice iniquity every day. They do try their best to see they can hinder you from progressing in life. So you know, for time, certain song, you might go in my catalog, because under the catalog of warfare, it takes in that spiritual warfare, distracts to the kingdom of darkness, like witches and sorcerers, people that are trying to do rituals and human sacrifice to stop you from progressing in life. Right? So it takes in that. War zone, on the other hand, takes in going against anything that the devil is trying to promote, like lesbianism, gay, um, discouragement, suicidal, you know, all these things. You understand where I'm coming from? So it takes in a lot also with dating songs, marital songs for husband and wife, dating songs for couples, love songs. I mean love song for people who intend to marry, songs that is educational for children, for youths, who go into school and all these things, songs that would empower them to abstain from violence and conflict and confusion and all these things, to abstain from drug life and all those street gang, all these things. So it's a big catalog. That's why I call it warfare and war zone. So you may not understand, so I'm letting you understand. Every time you see I post a song and you see warfare and war zone, that's what it means. So if you go on my page, if you go on my page and you view my page, you will see on the page the catalog of warfare and war zone, what it takes in. I just put a few. So it takes in a few, and that is some of the few I just gave it. So it's a big catalog that talks, that deals with spiritual warfare, that deals with going against demonic powers, doing distracts and some against the kingdom of darkness, or anybody that trying to work witchcraft or sorcery to help to detain you from successing in life. He also takes in marital songs, war zone. Also takes in marital songs, educational songs, songs that will push the youth to open a business, to achieve things in life, songs that going against suicidal and depression and frustration, songs that deal with dating and marriage, So it's a whole long big catalog, right? So that's why I call it warfare and war zone. It's a new genre that I'm creating. I'm embarking on creating a new genre, and I can only do it if you help me. You understand? With your help and with your togetherness in pushing that agenda, I'm able to succeed. And I know definitely without anybody help, I will succeed in getting that genre to be, and having a lot of other people, um, having a team of people that will basically carry that genre with me. And that's how I'm coming from here. Because so many people have talent, they have gift, and which we refuse to help them and use them because all what we are thinking about, they're gonna be rich and they're gonna make a lot of money. The Bible said God, a man gift shall make room for him and he shall set him before great men. Right? Not all blessing come from God. A lot of people have sold their soul to the devil and they have wealth and riches, but they don't have peace, they don't have happiness. They have riches, they have wealth, but they don't have happiness. They always have to kill people, always have to do sacrifice every year, and if they don't do it, it's either a son in the family go, or either they own life is taken by the devil. So when people say God bless them, now not every blessing comes from God. Some blessing comes from the devil. Some people are actually involved in the rituals and science and all these things, right? So not every blessing that comes from God, right? So the genre which I'm creating, which is Wafi and Warzone, takes in all of this package. It takes in all of these things. That's why you see some of the songs you hear that I'm singing is a part of the catalog of Wafi and Warzone. That's a new genre that I'm embarking on creating. That's why when you see a post a song, you see I put Wafi and Warzone. There's a meaning, new genre. That's a new genre I'm embarking on because this genre takes in knowing how to deal with spiritual warfare and to motivate and encourage the youth to stay away from gang and violence and all this kind of thing. So there's a whole heap of songs that I will be releasing, but I just need you to be supportive and to spread the word and post those songs, share those songs on your big platform so that people are invited to my page. And when they're invited to my page, they like the song, they leave a comment and all these things. So that's why you have to share my songs to your big audience that have 10 million, 1 million. That ain't taking you 5 minutes to do that. So if you do that, then what happens now? The views is gonna go up, the likes is gonna go up, the algorithm is gonna push the songs more to different big channels, and then eventually everything will just go viral because you are helping or assisting in promoting. It's a form of promotion. What I'm doing is a form of promotion. So if you take a song and post it on your page, you are promoting my song, which in the future you will be rewarded. Long as I know who you are, in the future you'll be rewarded, and whether by PayPal or whatever the case might be in the future, when I reach up and talk to you will be rewarded, right? Right. So back to what I was saying. So I got my inspiration also from my brother. Shout out to him to wherever he is, and also got my inspiration from in church. I'm still in church. I still worship and praise the Lord Jesus Christ, my Savior. I believe in Jesus. I believe in the Almighty God. I believe our God is three in one, Father, Son, and Spirit. I believe that there is life. There is life after death. There is a real hell and there's a real heaven that is prepared for those who love God and hate God. Right? So normally I always used to be like in choir, like singing in choir, doing special in the church. And also all that inspiration to do music on a greater scale came from there. My brother, plus being in church, like in choir and all these things, and doing worship, backup worship and all these things, doing special and stuff in the church, like a special on a Sunday, singing and stuff. So that passion came from that area. Understand? So it's not that okay, I like music, I love music. That's something that I have passion for. Music is not the only thing that I love. Like okay, I love soccer. Soccer is something I love, but it's just that our football is something that I love, but I didn't, sometimes I'm very skillful when it comes to playing soccer and all these things, but sometimes you don't have nobody that that would see your talent and say, well, let me give him a certificate or a scholarship, they go overseas and father is football skill. Sometimes in this life is all about favorism. Sometimes and there's so much guys that is skillful here. Hi, what's up? How you doing today? Hi. Yeah, so there is so much people that is skillful. Like where I'm from Grenada. That's where I'm from, right? I'm from Grenada. And there's so much guys that is skillful that can play football here. I am one of them that is really skillful. But it's just that the football sector down here is not big like overseas, like how they will pay you millions of dollars and all these things. Hi. Like how they will pay you millions of dollars and all these things. It's not like that down here, you know. Anyways, so that's something else that I had passion for, and my dream was to maybe travel and play for some big team overseas or any case, but you know that didn't happen. So sometimes you just have to use the other talents because there's a lot of things I can do. There's a lot of skills and a lot of talents that I have. So if one don't work for me, I will use the other one. So singing, engineering and all these things is another talent that I have. So I'm using this one because that one is more convenient for the time for me. It's more convenient in terms that you know it is easy for me to sit down and write a song, you know, or get a beat or make a beat and sing a song, you know, record it, mix, master it, all these things. So that is more convenient for me to do at the moment. You understand? So yes, so the passion came from that, from the choir, like church, and my brother. That's where that desire came from. So for me, I even if even if I don't get a million views on one song, it don't discourage me from singing because it's something that I love doing. It's something that I have passion for, and I know definitely that all the songs that I sing will definitely go viral. They will go viral. Every one of them is gonna go viral because when I get to understand how the algorithm works, right? And when you are within the algorithm, eventually your song is gonna blow. Sometimes it might take 3 weeks, a month, you know, and then all of a sudden, boom, you realize the views start going up because then you know, the algorithm start liking your the songs, the things that you're posting, so they're pushing it out to different channels so more people could view your channel, you know. And there's certain songs that I post, for example, people have it on loop, and you know, putting a song on loop is how actually putting it on a repeat. And I felt so proud, I felt so happy that, you know, like some songs that I post, they're putting it on loop, meaning that they have it on record, which means that the song that I have sung, it is relatable to whatever they're facing in life. It is relatable to whatever they're going through, whatever they're facing in their life. They can relate to the songs. So when I go in my YouTube studio and I look within my YouTube studio and I see that YouTube said that this song is finding its audience, and that song is playing, or that short song is playing on the loop. Viewers are watching that song in loop, meaning that they have it on repeat. When you put a song on loop, it means that you put it on repeat, that you constantly have that song playing over and over. And that's very nice. And I've been seeing that for many of those songs that I've recently been posting there. And what I can say is that I'm proud because I've improved a lot, especially when it comes to the cover art. When I start off, I didn't know nothing about, because music is something that I learned for myself. I learn everything for myself. You know, normally I used to play like the piano, the keyboard, because I know a little bit about it, and then the guitar. I have a lot of knowledge about the guitar, you know, because I used to kind of play it a bit. I'm not a big player, but I have knowledge about it. Maybe I could play one or two songs, so I have knowledge about it. So I learn music for myself. I learn these things for myself. I read, I research, and I put effort. You can't have talent and sit on it. It's the same thing that Jesus said. I'm not here to promote any negativity or perversion or anything. I'm here to promote positivity and motivation to the youth that is on the street and on the stage. So that's why I call it warfare, war zone, which is a new genre that I'm creating. That's why I say warfare and war zone. And I explained a few minutes ago what warfare and war zone really mean, right? Yeah. So with that being said, right? So with that being said, you know, so I felt proud because you always have to be checking your YouTube studio. Because in your YouTube studio, when you have an audience, that's what good. You understand? And I have an audience for Grenada, I have an audience for, I think, Japan, and I have an audience for America. Big up all the Japanese girls, all the Japanese ladies, all the Japanese females that is on my channel, that is viewing my channel. You know, God bless you. And do me a favor, right? All the Japanese girls that is on my channel, view my channel, make sure you post every one of my songs on your platform. You know, do a bit of promotion for me, right? So if you have 50,000 subscribers, 100,000, 20,000 subscribers, a million subscribers, all the Japanese ladies that is on this channel, the Americans people, male and female, Japanese male and female, Grenada, male, my hometown, male or female, ensure that you post it on your platform. Every platform you have, post it. So what you're doing, you are promoting my song, which you are giving people the capacity or the capability to come and view my page. So when they view my page, the views go up and the algorithm push the sounds up. Don't forget to always leave a like and a comment on every one of my songs. Go in my playlist, you know, ensure you go down in my playlist, you leave a like and a comment, and every one of those songs are there. So as I say, I improve a lot in terms of cover art because I think cover art is one of the major things to allow people to click your video. You may have a nice song, but if you have a bad cover art or an old cover art, people are not going to view your song. In my case, I think that what used to really happen to me in terms of okay, when I just started off, you know, I didn't know my cover art. Sometimes I used to when I go up on YouTube and I browsing down on YouTube, I seen all these attractive, cover art and all these things, and it look really appealing and it look really clickable. It means that okay, you look at something, yes, you would want to click on. And I always wanted my song to have a cover art, not like that, but something that is attractive and professional at the same time. So when someone see that, they can just immediately click. And just recently, just maybe this month, yeah, just this Monday, I was doing some research, and I find a site. I find a site where basically, you get a lot of professional, and you can make it, you can redo it over, and you can fix it up. Where you can do some professional cover art. And wow, right now I'm just enjoying it. You always see, my cover art from the songs and them has improved. That's why if you go in my playlist, you realize now I deleted a lot of songs. The reason why I deleted some of the songs is because my whole plan is to repost it, but I'm just gonna let people forget about it, then repost it with a professional cover art or a different cover art, which will be more appealing to a bigger audience or a bigger crowd. And that's where I'm coming from because I've get the code, I break the code of how to have professional cover art for a song. It's very, very, very important. Music, okay, music is about attraction. Attraction is very important. And okay, when a woman sees you for the first time, based on how you look, it's a turn off for her, right? That doesn't mean you have to go around pleasing people because sometimes at the moment you was in an emergency or something, so that's not basically who you are as a person, but it just happened that you had dressed so occasionally. It was not something that was premeditated to do. Alright, so when a woman see you for the first time, she realizes, well, you're dirty, you're sweaty, it's a turn off, right? Or if you're passing on a bus or you're driving, and when you're driving, you look at a particular place and you realize they put up a sign, food for sale, but when you look at the building, it's dirty, it has a set of bush. Nobody wants to go there, even if you're the best cook. Even if you're the best cook in the world, nobody wants to go there. Nobody wants to visit that place because what is not appealing, is not attractive. It's the same thing with music. If you have a good song, but your cover art is poor, you're not going to get as much clicks that you want because each time you click, you're giving the algorithm, each time someone click your song, you're giving the algorithm the opportunity to endorse your song, the opportunity to push your songs, right? You're giving YouTube the opportunity to endorse your song. That's why cover arts are very important. Cover arts are very important when in terms of posting songs and all these things. You can have a good songs, a good song, but a bad cover art. A bad cover art could be definitely a big turn off. You know. So just this month, about 3 weeks ago, and I was just doing some research on all these things, and then I I I I bounced upon a site, and that site now has millions, or basically it's an app, millions of people, and there you have so much professional, musical cover art, and basically it's free. It's not something that you have to pay for. It's not like Canva is a nice place also to, but there's some musical cover art in Canva. You have to pay for it, but that site is different. You don't have to pay for it. You just go on it. You sort your typing where you want. You choose where you want. You edit it. You fix it up where you want. You change the name, you put your name, you do whatever you do. That's why you see my cover art now and my cover art last year is two big difference. Because my cover art now and my cover art last year. My cover art last year was terrible. Sometimes I might say sit down and watch it and I say no, I don't like that. That's why you see I delete some of those songs and you understand? Because I'm gonna repost them not right now but with a different cover art which is more appealing because music is also attraction. You have to attract viewers, you have to attract people to your channel. And if you can't do that, if you keep posting thumbnail and all this thing that is clumsy and not appealing, nobody will want to view your channel. The very fact people viewing your channel is because there's something interesting about your channel. That's why they are viewing your channel. And that's good when they could view your channel and they have your song playing on the loop. To me, I count that as a success because to see that I'm an upcoming artist, I'm uprising artist, I'm still on the walking journey. I'm an upcoming artist. To see that I'm an upcoming artist and knowing that people playing my songs on that loop, I count that as a success for me. That you have my song on repeat because YouTube shows you that in the YouTube studio they tell you this song is finding its audience. When YouTube tell you this song is finding its audience, it means that the algorithm is pushing your song and the people who click your song love your song because the song is relatable to whatever it is that they're going through in their life, whatever it is they're facing. At the moment, it is relatable. They can relate to you. That's what I'm saying to you. And everybody is an artist. And everybody who sings and writes song is an artist. Because artists have to understand that he must have certain skills that makes him an artist. You can't say you're an artist and you keep singing in the same chord over and over, whether it's D or B. You get boring. You have to change the chord. You have to change your voice. You have to song different. You can't song the same. Every song you sing is song the same. You get boring. You're supposed to be able to sing on any beat. When you call yourself an artist, you're supposed to be able to sing on any beat. Create and write a song on any beat. There's supposed to be no special beat that you like. You're supposed to be, when you say you're an artist, you possess all those skills. You're supposed to be able to, if a man send a beat for you, if a man send a beat for you and say, you see me, listen to that beat, I want a song on that beat here. You listen to that song, listen to the beat. Na 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 na, de da 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 da, do de da 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 da, de da 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 da, de de da 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 da, do da 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 de, de da 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 da, de da 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 da. So It's just to be able to just sit down and just listen and say, alright, I like that bit here, you know. You listen, it's just about listening here. You listen, you say, alright, you do a little freestyle. If you find you like that little freestyle you do, then you start writing. You understand? That is just the key. Never to sound the same. That's what makes you different, bro. Some people call themselves artists and the own fans is bored of them. But the fans don't want to embarrass them and make them know, yeah. I want to have a relationship with my fans. In terms of I want to hear them. What do you think about that? What do you find about that? That's the relationship I'm trying to build in. I'm trying to build. Because right now I'm building a fan base. I'm in the process of building a fan base. I'm an upcoming artist and I'm building a fan base. Right? So that's the type of relationship that I would love to have with my fans. It's like, what do you find? How do I song? Even though I grade myself, I want to hear what my fans are saying also too. You understand? Yeah, so when people say that when you call yourself an artist, you know, make sure that you possess all those skills, all those little talents is very important when you call yourself an artist. Everybody can get up and sing song, but not everybody that possess that skills. Not everybody that possess that skills. Because just getting up and feel you're an artist because you have a nice voice or because you can write song is not enough to qualify yourself as being an artist. There's a lot of skills you have to possess. You have to know, okay, you have to be professional in everything that you do. You cannot tell me you sit down and voice a song and when you listen to yourself, you go back and listen to yourself. You know for yourself. You don't like how you song. But you still release the song. You know your inner man telling you that is song good, do it over. But you still will post that song and you know to yourself that the song is good. But there are times I sing a song, I listen, I record portion and I go back and I listen to myself and say, no, I know I could do better than that. That ain't something good, I like that. That's because I have the skill of having a listening ear, a musical ear. It's very important. If you don't have that, you will just post any crap, sing any crap and just post it. Yeah, some songs I sing, I take them down because to me, that need to be walked on still. That ain't something good. I take them down. Yeah, one or two, I took them down. Because to me, that's not something good. That's not something good even to play on a radio. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be able to grade yourself. And when there's some, I listen to them, I say, yeah, boy, I song real good, I feel proud of myself. I cheer myself with I say, yeah, that song good. I like how that song is. I song more as a professional artist. I song more nice. And there's some songs I say, and I listen to myself, I say, nah, that song good. That's what makes you great. That's what makes you different. When you're able to listen to yourself. When you're able to listen to yourself and say, no, no, that's a song you good. And if you can do that, yeah, if you can't do that, you're just wasting time. Yeah, you're just wasting time because you're supposed to be able to have a musical air. You're supposed to have a musical air. You're supposed to have a musical ear. You're supposed to listen to yourself. So when you say you're an artist, you also have all these skills. You also have a musical ear. So you're supposed to know when you're going off key and when you're going out of line. Even when you're there on the stage, you're supposed to have a listening ear. You're supposed to know. You're supposed to hear yourself. There's no something wrong with the band's day, something. Cut that. Cut that. Because you have to have a professional mind. Yeah? And nowadays, everybody wants to sound like somebody. Everybody wants to sound like a particular. God gave every man a different voice. Every man's voice don't sound the same. You might have similarities, but if you have a listening ear, you will understand the difference. Yes, we black people, we tends to sound alike, black people, every black people, but every black people has a different tone of voice, even if we may have similarities. So, whatever voice you have, use it for God, because I'm using my voice for God. I'm not going to use my voice, as I always tell people, I'm not going to use my voice to promote perversion, lasciviousness, prostitution. I'm not going to use my voice for this, to promote whoredom and all these things. I'm going to use my voice to influence the youths that are positive and those that are non-positive to become positive. I'm going to use my voice to influence the youths that has dreams, that has goals, that has vision. No, I make a promise to God. And I said to God, God, I am not going to use my voice to promote the devil. So this is the first thing you need to understand about me. Don't force me or push me to sing any song that is not under the catalog that I'm creating. That's why I'm calling it warfare in one song. Yes, I will create a girl song. I might put one or two lyrics so that elderly people could understand, but it will not be perversion. It will be on a mature level, and only mature people could understand. I might use certain onomatopoeia or whatever the case might be, a personification, and only those who are mature will understand what I'm saying, right? So, when I say, because I have this song, Cinderella, 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 pretty, pretty, pretty girl. You don't know, say the boss miss you. Me want to hold you and kiss you. Bite up your neck and leave dimple. Step in the room and you start tremble. You understand? Rip up your engine, wake up people. Van driver, me no fi drive vehicle. Take ride, take ride. You understand? I put the lyrics in a way now that if you're married, you will understand. If you are dating to get married, then you will understand what I'm saying. So it's not about trying to promote pop and fornication, because we all know fornication is a sin. So it's not like I'm trying to promote fornication because it's a sin. Yes, it is a sin. So I try my utmost best to put the lyrics in a way that is. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So if you want to be a part of my team today in music, and what I'm looking for a promotion squad. I need a promotion team This is what I need. I need a promotion team. I need my viewers who is viewing me. I want you to hear me carefully. If you're here and you have a love for music, you have a love for positive music, or you believe in God, or whether you believe in God or not, but you have promotion skills, right? I would like for you to join my team, right? So I can send songs for you and you promote it on your channel. Now, as I grow and as I excel, you being a part of the team will definitely benefit, whether it's financially, physically, you will benefit in the future because you will become a part of my team, right? So I'm looking for a promotion team, a team that understands my vision, a team that understands my where I'm heading with the music. So I will name that promotion team. This is what I'm looking for, also a promotion team, because I can't do everything on myself. Even if yes, I can. There's a lot of promotion sites that I will deal with, but certain promotion you have to do, it takes money, right? Because music is basically money. Music is money. So there's times you have to do lots of promotion. It's just like when you're doing a stage show or you have a show coming on, you must do promotion, ain't it? You must have a promotion team that will go out and do promotion so that people, if you don't have proper promotion, it means that you don't have a show. It's the same thing with a song, right? So if I put together a promotion team, I want to have someone with me that understands the vision of music. So if you have a channel and your channel has 100 million, you understand? We could be in contact. I can post you those songs, whether through email or whether through um, Google Drive or OneDrive. I can post it for you so that you can emphasize on that song on your channel and then lead people over to my channel to subscribe to my channel and to increase the views of the songs on my channel. So a promotion team is my desire to have right now, right? And then in the future, as time goes by, we can sign a document stating, well, this will be your share, your percent, how much you will get, when I start to do like stage shows and different things, that will be the percent that you will get. You know what I mean? Yeah. So all the documents could be signed, electronically. It will be signed. Do the documents, send it for you, and all these things, and then you will sign and stuff. And then when I pay you through PayPal or wherever you are, whether it's PayPal, normally I just use PayPal. Yeah, so I can do the transaction to you through PayPal. We have your PayPal account, and then you get your share for doing promotion for me in the future. So that's what I'm looking at. So I'm not just looking at it as, okay, this will be done free, but it is something that you will be paid for. So that's what I'm saying. I'm looking for a promotion team, and I hope I find someone that is basically is in my page, on my page, someone reviewing my page, that have a bigger audience than me, we're able to do promotion for me. So we can exchange the number, and then I can send you the songs that I wanted to promote for me, and then you emphasize on it, you break it down, the lyrics, everything, and then you send the people to my page, and then let them to run on the views on my page. You understand? Yeah, so that will just be your work or your job to do for me. So as I said, we can sign documents. So future wise, we know that this will be your share, that's the share you will be collecting, that's the amount of money I'll be paying for the promotion for me. Right? So I'm not looking for no puppy show people, I'm looking for someone that is genuine, someone that has a vision, a dream, and has a love for the music, like me. You understand? Yeah. So my genre is different. My genre is different. Very call it warfare in one zone, right? I will be the boss of that genre. I'm already the boss of that genre, right? So, and what makes the genre different, warfare and Warzone, is because you will often hear me bigging up Jesus in my song. That's the key. That is one of the main objective of that genre is to always push the Jesus agenda in every song. So you never see myself taking praise, you never see myself taking the glory. You always see me pushing the agenda of Jesus. And also when you listen, you always see pushing the agenda of Jesus in my song. Right? You always see I pushing the agenda of Jesus in my song, right? Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a team that understand the vision, understand the mission, and everyone will view my channel. And seeing this video now, I just hope that you can promote my songs on your page that has a bigger audience than me, that will lead them over to my page, right? And then in the future, we can sign a document electronically that we're trying to type on the mouth, Hey, stop that. Electronically, right? Stating well, that would be your share amount in from 2 to 3 years from now. That will be your share. When I begin to do stage show, when I begin to collect revenue from YouTube and other case, that will be your share, and then you will be paid through paper, right? Yeah. So, and there's a squad I'm looking for, promotion squad that has the skills and technique, knowing how to break down songs and stuff on your channel, and influencing people to come on my page, like my songs, push my songs, and subscribe to my channel. Also too, right? I'll be off now. It was nice being here, and I'll see you again in the next live.